Welcome back to MMA Trends, your home for everything UFC, everything MMA, and everything wild happening inside and outside the octagon. If you're new here, make sure you smash that subscribe button. And if you're already a Fight Fam regular, throw a thumbs up to support the grind. Today we've got a packed episode. One fighter missed weight and had a medical emergency. Jon Jones says he legally can't talk about his next fight. Gamrot is throwing serious shade at Paddy. And Khamzat's hands? Yeah, they look bad. Let's get into it. Erin Blanchfield versus Maycee Barber, canceled. Total chaos. First up, UFC Vegas 107 didn't just end with disappointment, it started with it. The main event between Erin Blanchfield and Maycee Barber was officially canceled at the very last minute. Like literally just before walkouts. Why? According to reports, Maycee suffered a seizure in the locker room. Yes, a seizure. This came right after she already missed weight by half a pound. She came in at 126.5 pounds. Blanchfield was fuming. She had this fight booked since January. She said, and I quote, "Barber should move to another division and fix her life." And she didn't stop there. Blanchfield called the whole situation unprofessional, frustrating, and flat out insane. She explained that when she was in the locker room, they told her Maycee had 6 minutes, but it felt like forever. Then Hunter Campbell comes in and tells her the fight's off. And her reaction was heartbreakingly real. She said, "This feels like a nightmare. You sometimes joke that something might cancel the fight, but you never actually want that." I was ready. She wasn't. This wasn't just a canceled fight. This was months of hard work thrown out the window. And let's be honest, it may seriously damage Maycee's reputation moving forward. Michael Chandler still believes in the McGregor fight. Now, speaking of delayed fights, let's talk Michael Chandler. Yes, he still wants to fight Conor McGregor. In a recent interview with MMA Junkie, Chandler made it clear he hasn't given up hope. He's targeting January and believes there's still unfinished business between them. Here's what's wild. Chandler isn't even chasing it. He's just waiting. His exact words? "If I'm a betting man, I'm not sure Conor even comes back. But if he does, I'll be ready. If it's meant to happen, it will." He's also keeping busy. Said he's working on big-time business during the summer and spending time with family. Let's be real, Chandler is smart. He knows the longer he waits, the more valuable this fight becomes. And if it happens in January, you better believe it'll headline a mega PPV. Jon Jones spits water on Yoel Romero. Okay, let's take a quick detour. Because Jon Jones, in true Jon fashion, was caught spitting water on Yoel Romero during the filming of a reality show called ALF. No context, just Jones being chaotic. And that's what makes him the most unpredictable man in MMA. Gamrot calls out, "Paddy, he's an idiot." Now back to business. Mateusz Gamrot is fresh off a decision win against Ludovic Klein, and instead of celebrating quietly, he went all in. He called out Dan Hooker for a rematch, said he's ready for anyone, and completely lit up Paddy Pimblett. He said, "Paddy is an idiot. I train with the best at American Top Team. People talk, but when the UFC offers me to fighters, they say no." Gamrot also said many top names have ducked him because of his wrestling-heavy pressure style. Let's face it, he's not flashy, but he's effective, and fighters know that. He even threw in a jab at guys refusing to fight just because he's not ranked or marketable enough. Gamrot is calling everyone out, except his own teammates. And honestly, he might be the most underrated lightweight in the division right now. Gilbert Burns defends Charles Oliveira. Gilbert Burns is coming to the defense of Do Bronx Charles Oliveira, and he's not happy with how fans or odds makers are disrespecting him in a potential matchup with Ilia Topuria. Burns said, "People are acting like Charles is just another Damian Maia. He's not. He's got striking, high guard, elbows, head kicks, and nasty clinch work." According to Gilbert, this fight is way closer than people think. And honestly, he's right. Oliveira has finished killers. He's not a one-trick grappler. He's a pressure fighter with serious Muay Thai in his arsenal. This one, if booked, is a dark horse for fight of the year. O'Malley's secret injury. Sean O'Malley dropped a bit of a bombshell recently. He went into the Blanchfield fight with a torn labrum in his hip, 10 weeks out. He said the camp wasn't great, but when Hunter Campbell told him, "You got the sphere," he just couldn't say no. That loss clearly stung, but he's already locked in for the rematch at UFC 316, and now with a clean bill of health, he's looking to show what he can do at 100%. Khamzat's hands look bad. Let's talk about something a little more visual. Khamzat, who's about to challenge Dricus du Plessis for the middleweight title at UFC 319, posted a photo on Instagram that caught everyone's attention. His hands are absolutely torn up. We're talking big, painful-looking blisters, enough to make you cringe. Fans are now questioning, will it affect his grip strength? Will it impact wrestling or striking? Or is it just training wear and tear? Time will tell, but heading into the biggest fight of his career, Chimaev's camp just got a little more complicated. Ankalaev says Pereira is never coming back. Magomed Ankalaev is fed up. He's gone on X and claimed that Alex Pereira, yes, the current light heavyweight champ, is done fighting. He posted, "Alex done. He never coming back. June, July, August. I said yes. They said no." Ankalaev also said Jiri Prochazka turned down fights with him too. Is this frustration talking, or is there truth to it? It's worth noting that Pereira hasn't been particularly active, and his UFC run has been intense. Ankalaev may just be pressuring the UFC to book him before things stall out. Jon Jones legally can't talk about Tom Aspinall. Here's the headline story. During a fan Q&A in Thailand, someone asked Jon Jones point blank, "When are you fighting Tom Aspinall?" And Jones said this, "The UFC, Tom and I, we all have things happening behind the scenes. We've agreed to wait for the UFC to make the announcement, so I can't talk about it, legally." That's right. Jon says he's legally bound to stay silent. That strongly suggests that something is already being negotiated, signed, or strategically held for announcement. This fight would be one of the biggest heavyweight bouts in years. Legacy versus momentum, GOAT versus future, and it may be closer than anyone thinks. Thanks for watching another fire episode of MMA Trends. Hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and ring that notification bell so you never miss a moment of MMA madness. Until next time, fight fans, stay sharp, stay safe, and stay ready.